Next, I'd like to introduce you to a gentleman who seized the initiative, so it's also sort of in the world of sound here, to actually take his smartphone and turn it into a sort of virtual guide dog for the blind, because nobody else is doing this, called Goldie. So please welcome Roger Wilson-Hines.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous here, quite rightly so, because I think I inhabit a different planet, so to speak, from most of you in this room. There's a lot I want to say, so I've got to put it all into 10 minutes and show you a small film. You can all hear me, yeah? Okay? So I was born really very prematurely, and I've enjoyed struggling ever since. And I've seemed to have found the secret of happiness, which is so elusive. I don't know why it is. I live with happy people, so there's a message there we've learnt this morning. Okay, now look. Now that's something I can't join you in, right? Okay, and listen. That's a struggle for me too, because I wear hearing aids. They're wonderful, they're digital and they're modern. So thank the good Lord for those, and for the inventors too, who helped him out with it. I'm able to do quite a lot. I've lived a good professional life, but unlike most of you, I don't know about films. I don't have a camera. Actually, the last time I went to the pictures, so to speak, was to see Dam Busters, or listen to Dam Busters in the 1950s. So I'm wondering why I'm here, but having sat this morning, I know precisely why I'm here. And I feel very comfortable being here, because I'm a human being who wants to change the world, and that's what we all share, isn't it? And we want to use films and digital and all the media stuff and the enthusiasm, the investment to actually do that. So I feel totally comfortable. I just want to give you a little insight. The last virtual feature from Australia, you saw, what I was aware of was a kind of greyish-blue screen. I think that's right. I'm not ever so, I didn't see any detail. I have no idea what was on the film, but that's how it looked to me. And I heard a pattern of music which was repetitive, and it was based, I think I've got the pitch right, it was either F, G, and A in the fourth and second octave, or it might have been in the key of G, which would have been B, G, and A. Do you see? So I live in a very different world to you, and that's what I got from the last feature. And of course I applauded, right? Because that's what you do when you're working all together. Now what I want to do is to ask Rob to press the button and show you a film, what we're about, and then I'll say just a few words a couple of minutes after it. And I deliberately want this to be short, and I want, if people are interested in who I am and what I'm doing, please come to me, take a card off where I was sat at the front, and talk to me later, because I apologise, I'm just coming and going today. I've got my own conference running in Peterborough, but I didn't want to miss this. So here we go. Rob.
I lost my sight when I was about 5, and travelling around, I use a guide dog, but it's still very easy to get lost. It can be quite stressful at times.
I've always wanted to be able to pick up a bit of paper and read it. You just can't do that without engaging somebody else. Smartphones have been in favour for a few years, and we were quick to realise that it could be fabulous for people like us with little or no sight. So we had the idea of inventing an app to make an ordinary smartphone work for us.
At LongNet Trust, we believe in working very closely with communities to identify the challenges that they face and develop solutions together with them. We supported Georgie because it adopted exactly this approach.
The LongNet Trust gave us a very generous grant, and with it we were able to pay a very creative developer to get Georgie on the way. We named the application Georgie after my first guide dog. Georgie has got big bright buttons on the screen, and when you touch them they speak to you.
Georgie, buses near me.
There's a talking compass on it.
Direction west.
There's a camera so that you can take a picture of, say, a menu when you're out and about, and you can read it, ask the phone questions, and quite a few more things as well.
Now I'm at King's Cross Station in London, I'm going to spend the day with a focus group. I'm going to show them what Georgie can do. And I'm going to use Georgie myself now to find a bus and get on my way to meet them.
160546, Paddington West, Verner Street,
So there
W2.
should be a bus due at 16:05, which is in about 3 minutes. Hi. When you go on a bus as a blind person, it's often really daunting. This little phone tells you where you are, what's around, what the next bus is, when to get off, and it takes away that anxiety.
North East Kentish Town West Station.
Well, I guess that's my destination safely reached. We're talking about an Android smartphone. So as you explore the screen with one finger, you hear...
Phone, places, texts. Speak text after the beep.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
That's how you send a text.
I'm impressed. I think this could be extremely beneficial.
I just like that it's got so many things all rolled into one.
Being able to text, to find your way and get information is clearly of benefit to visually impaired people.
We're part of a big journey to improve the lives of blind people, and we're very confident that Georgie will play its part. So now where do we go from here? Obviously now, after that film as we've made, you know, we've got lots of money pouring in, we're selling lots. Blind people are... No, that isn't the story, is it? Okay, so I won't go down that road. We're a start-up business, so we're struggling. We're kind of starved of cash. People who can't see round the world, and there are 150 million of them. That's the market, 150 million blind people. Most of them are very poor or very, very poor, and many of them don't get out of the house, yeah? The phone would help them. We've got to find a way of jumping from that little film to getting around the world. And we've got to find a way of funding ourselves, or being funded, over the next couple of years or so that we don't starve to death and waste such a really good idea. Okay? I don't know how we do that. I don't actually know how to do that. But what I do know is that I have to talk to lots of people like yourselves. I have to go places, tell the world what we're doing, and something will come good of it, won't it? I can't really imagine the idea of a Roger Dell with a bald head telling a story, but you never know. You see, there's the things we don't know about in the digital age that could come good for us. So, I know there's no stereotyping in this room. I know, you know, you don't think I'm good at music or have a wonderful memory. And if you meet me in the street, please don't, you know, pat me on the head and say, how long have you had a guide dog? Because I haven't had one, right? But what I do want for what we're trying to do is people, 1 or 2 or 3 people from here, to show an interest in what we're doing. Talk to me either while I'm here today or at some time in the future, and offer some real help in terms of your knowledge, your camera, your money, whatever's necessary. And then this bit of kit, which is a standard phone,
Double tap to select.
it's an Android, not an iPhone. Well, there we couldn't make the buttons big enough on the iPhone. So when you touch the screen...
Georgie, phone, contacts, call logs, contacts, contacts page 1 of 1. Add, browse, please wait, getting Alistair King mobile, Chris Hines work.
Okay, so I get to a contact as quick as that. If I'm travelling out and I want to know where I am, I get almost as quickly to where am I, and it tells me what street I am, what house is around. If I'm wanting a bus, it tells me the nearest bus stop and what time the bus should come, in theory, yeah? And all sorts of information like that. And when I'm on the train, I use the same phone. I can listen to a book, not any book, but most latest books which are available as audio books via the internet. It's a wonderful tool, and that's all I need to say. So please, 1, 2, 3, 4 people, come on side with me and see if you can help a good thing. Thank you.